Hi, my name is Joy, and I'm a health and wellness coach. And today I'm going to talk about the symptoms of copper toxicity and what it looks like when your hormones go out of balance. And then 7 steps to healing. Okay, so estrogen dominance or excess estrogen is very common because birth control, including the copper IUD, greatly contributes to estrogen dominance, meaning the balance of estrogen and progesterone. Copper binds with estrogen, so there's a direct link between copper toxicity and estrogen dominance. Pesticides and plastics in our food, plus chemicals in personal products and in air pollution, are reasons why so many women are experiencing excess estrogen. Here are the common symptoms of excess estrogen: bloating, puffiness, water retention, heavy bleeding, weight gain, especially around the hips and butt, increased breast size and tenderness, fibroids in the breasts or uterine, endometriosis, mood swings, PMS, depression, irritability, crying about small things, mini breakdowns, anxiety, migraines or headaches around period, insomnia, brain fog, gallbladder problems, spider or varicose veins, and cellulite. And the symptoms of low progesterone. Many of the same symptoms are present here because when you have high estrogen, it usually means you have low progesterone because it is a ratio. And at age 35, our production of progesterone decreases naturally, so we become more estrogen dominant. And some of these symptoms may be the same. Headaches around period, ovarian and breast cysts or fibroids, sore, swollen breasts, restless legs at night, miscarriage, irregular cycles, painful or heavy bleeding, spotting mid-cycle, PMS, bloating or water retention, hot flashes, anxiety, irritability, agitation, difficulty falling asleep, and increased clumsiness or poor coordination. And next I'm going to go into thyroid issues, specifically underactive thyroid or hypothyroidism, because when you have excess copper, this also affects your thyroid. And so you may experience hair loss, including eyebrows and eyelashes, weight gain even when eating healthy and exercising, depression, lethargy, and anxiety, flickering eyelids. Your hair, skin, and nails could be dry, brittle, thinning, or breaking. You may have high cholesterol levels, or muscle and joint aches and pains, constipation, tingling in hands and feet, brain fog and slow thoughts, fatigue, tiredness, lethargy, low sex drive, infertility, enlarged thyroid, headaches, decreased sweating, slow speech, poor memory, slow reflexes, and heavy periods. And now I'm going to go into adrenal burnout. At first, when experiencing a lot of stress, your adrenals produce more cortisol, so your cortisol levels will be high. And the adrenals respond to all stress the same by producing cortisol. It could be emotional stress, physical, or perceived stress in the mind. And adrenal burnout, it does happen with copper toxicity because the copper excess in the body is a stress, and so the adrenals will produce more cortisol. You may have a feeling of being wired but tired, and you struggle to calm down before bed, and you have a second wind that keeps you up. You may have difficulty staying or falling asleep and have anxiety or nervousness. You might have quickness to anger or rage plus screaming, feeling distracted, memory problems, sugar or salt cravings, weight gain in the abdominal area, skin conditions, bone loss, high blood sugar, indigestion, irregular menstrual cycles, unexplained pink or purple stretch marks on the belly or back, and decreased fertility. And after you get very burnt out and your adrenals have been stressed for some time, your cortisol drops to a low level. And at that point, you'll be feeling a lot of fatigue, even if you're getting a lot of sleep, a loss of stamina, especially in the afternoon, crying for no reason, decreased problem-solving ability, feeling stressed most of the time, everything seems difficult, insomnia, especially waking up between 1 and 4, low blood pressure, feeling dizzy when you stand up, low blood sugar, salt cravings, nausea, vomiting or diarrhea, or loose stools alternating with constipation. We have muscle weakness or sore muscles or joint pain. Might have hemorrhoids or varicose veins and bruise easily. And now I'm going to go into copper toxicity. These are the possible symptoms, and I hope you don't have all of these because this is a lot. So headaches and migraines, fatigue and exhaustion, adrenal depletion, PMS, estrogen dominance, progesterone deficiency, fibrocystic breasts, sore breast, hyperthyroid issues, hypoglycemia, hypoadrenia, that's when you have the low adrenals, hypoadrenal. Heavy periods, spotting throughout the month, long-term bleeding, anemia, low libido or loss of sex drive, increased PMS, nausea or unexplained morning sickness, low stomach acid and low digestive enzymes, and therefore trouble digesting and assimilating nutrients, weight gain, leaky gut, constipation, brain fog or spaciness, racing mind, feeling wired but tired, and you may have trouble sleeping, which explains why you would be feeling the brain fog. Also, concentration and memory problems, insomnia, panic attacks, depression, hair loss or whitening of the hair, concentration and memory problems, confused thinking due to liver disorders, chronic anxiety, depression, irritability, emotional numbing, apathy or despondence, negative thoughts, even suicidal thoughts, personality change, OCD, withdrawal or isolation, social anxiety, chocolate cravings, allergies and mold sensitivity, lowered immunity, manic mood swings, depersonalization, confusion, disorientation, paranoia, despair, hopelessness, increased candida and yeast infections, joint aches and pains. You could have hip, back, or pelvic pain, infertility, reduced metabolism, slow wound repair, white spots on nails, which is a sign of zinc deficiency, rashes, acne, increased infections, bacterial and fungal, cystic fibrosis, diabetes and diabetic nerve pain, ADD, pseudo-bipolar disorder, heart palpitations, and autoimmune disorders. And no, that's a lot, and women are really struggling. So I also want to go into the symptoms of leaky gut. And that would be food sensitivities, mood issues, fatigue, brain fog, malabsorption, digestive issues, burping, flatulence, diarrhea, constipation, autoimmune disease, inflammation, skin issues, headaches, and allergies. So now I'm going to go into 7 things that you can do to heal all those things that I just mentioned. So number 1 for natural healing is making lifestyle changes, such as diet, and that would be eliminating problem foods and adding in, of course, more nutritious food, supplements, and herbs. And exercise is very important, or some sort of movement. Number 2 is restoring the gut. 80% of people have leaky gut. And if you do have leaky gut, you could easily reabsorb the copper when you're trying to detox it. And so restoring the gut lining so that the little spaces in between the villi, those spaces get bigger with leaky gut, and then large particles and toxins go into your bloodstream. So you want to restore the gut lining, and that will greatly help your health because 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So that would be step number 2 that is very important. Step number 3 would be supporting the liver, adrenals, thyroid, and brain using foods, supplements, and herbs. Because your liver plays a huge role in detox, digestion, and hormone balance. And your liver gets overworked with the excess copper and toxins that are in our environment. I recommend that everyone do cleanses regularly, especially if you're over 40 and especially if you've been exposed to excess copper. Number 4 is detoxing, and so that you can get rid of the excess copper and estrogen and other toxins that we have. Everyone is in this environment where we can't avoid all toxins. They are in the water, the air, and the food. So the best thing we can do is detox regularly. Number 5 is balance hormones, again with nutrition, supplements, and herbs, plus all the things that I previously mentioned are very helpful in balancing hormones, including supporting the liver and thyroid, adrenals, and restoring the gut. Number 6 is stress less, and also work on the emotional accumulation. Stress is a huge factor in your health. So your whole body gets affected with the cortisol production, your adrenals getting overworked, And when you have health issues, it is stressful. So we want to learn how to be stress resilient so we can better cope with our daily lives and so that we can allow the adrenals to recuperate and heal. Number 7 is about connecting with other women and sharing and transforming together. In a group of women, we love to encourage each other and acknowledge what each other has gone through, and also to provide support along the way so that you don't give up when it's hard. I feel this is an important piece because when we're together with other women, we understand each other and we don't feel alone. And then we don't give up. So I designed a 6-month program where I help you along the way with all these steps. And I have so much to share with you that I can't put it in a video because as you go on and go through the process, there's deeper and deeper layers and more comes to the surface. So healing does take time and dedication and patience. And that is why I designed this beautiful program to support you every step of the way so that you can go from suffering this long list of symptoms to healing and restoring the body and releasing the stress so that you can fully enjoy life again and so you can pursue your passions. And I want to thank you so much for your time and for watching this. I really appreciate you, and I look forward to connecting with you more. Thank you. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And also, please join my Facebook group called Heal from Copper Toxicity Naturally and Holistically. Thank you. Bye.